All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. It is Friday. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Don't mind me. My trade station decided to do a quick update for crying out loud. I hate when it does this. Just rebooted and I logged out and logged back in. I just got a quick reboot. What happened here? Let's just give it. You know what? We'll just try a different platform. That's all we need to do. All right. So anyway, so hope everyone's all excited. We got less than a week away before Christmas. I'm telling you right now, I'm finding it a little slow out there. There's a couple of things that are moving. Yesterday, we had a couple of nice little pops in certain stocks. We had a nice little short in Riot, even though we're long the position on a long-term trade. But on a short term, listen, if there's money to be made, there's money to be made there. But we're going to go out there and check out some stocks. We got an error happen here. All right, let me just X out of this. Looks like she's coming up. There she goes. All right. So anyway, I want to just talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday and a couple of tips for the day. First of all, for all of you students at CyberTrade University, don't forget today is phase 1, lesson 3 and lesson 4. And guess what? We got a great treat for you today in class because we're going to talk about a couple of very important stocks. And most importantly, we're going to focus on, let me just look right here. I just had to exit something here. We're going to focus on time and sales. And then in the afternoon, we're going to focus on journaling. Now, in class, the biggest thing we always hammer in your head all the time is you got to focus on when it comes to trading, time and sales. Some of you, like, you get these people out there, like you attended yesterday's open house here at CyberTrade University. They ask questions. Oh, I heard about these orders. They're fake orders, this and that. Listen, it's all about time and sales. That's how we get the confirmation of it. And like I told you, I just 2 weeks ago, I was doing a lesson to the prison reform that I do, the charity work I do. And I was focusing and talking about time and sales. A lot of these people just don't understand, where do these trades go? So it's a very important part of the class. And also the journaling. It's amazing that if you don't do your homework, you're never going to learn. Remember, if you go to school and the teacher gives you schoolwork and you don't do it, what do you pass? What do you think they do because they punish you? They want to make sure that you're memorizing it and so on. We do it here too. So 2 big classes that are coming up. All right. So what we're going to be looking at, by the way, the one stock that I'm very focused on is the CYTH. I got up on the screen. Hopefully you can see the stock's up 62%. What a nice little push in that stock. But we got a couple of stocks on the A list. And believe it or not, I added a C list. Remember, so we got the A, B, and C. And the reason for that, some stocks are better to trade. Look really excited right now. Some of them are on the iffy, and then some of them are the long shots. Okay, meaning, you know what, they're not doing anything, but they're interesting, but not really sold on it yet. So anyway, but regarding that, let's go talk about what happened yesterday. So we had a couple of stocks that did move. This stock was unbelievable. Okay, this one right here was just wicked. Let me just bring this up. This stock was on the morning watch list yesterday, the SCPS. Once the market opened up, and remember, if you were here yesterday and watching it, even if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, go watch yesterday's webinar, yesterday's morning briefing that we've done. And this stock was on the watch list. I talked about it. This stock actually was on the A list, okay? And if you look right here, let me just blow this up so you can see a little bit bigger. So right at 9 o'clock when we were looking at it, it was like going up and blah, blah, blah. It was going up, it was backing off. And then all of a sudden, at 9 o'clock when we started our meeting, we had a nice push. I says, you know what? This stock looks pretty good. It's going to go on the A list. I don't know what the hell happened at 9 o'clock, but this thing just ran from $20, got halted, didn't even open up. This thing got halted all the way up to about 11 o'clock. Ran all the way to $48. It kept getting halted. It's a short squeeze because it came right back down to 22. But let me tell you, if you got in and you got out what you're supposed to do, you killed it. You did really well. This thing was nuts. And by the way, don't worry about it. Every day we'll get another one. All right, another stock that did really well was MVIS. That one at least was a little bit more slow and steady That one started right around $4 at 350. Went up really nicely up until the close. Went all the way up to about 550. At least a little bit, a lot more tradable, what we call. Remember, we talked about that in the last class. That was very important. Another big winner that we had was the NXTD. Okay, that stock, another one, great run up. Stock went from like a $1.20 right up to about 220. Beautiful runner, level one stock. I had this stock just, I don't know what happened with it, but this stock was 50 cents. All right. And to me, I got out early this position. I think I got in around $1.40. I had a big block of it. I was so ticked off. It ran all the way up to, you could see it right here. Had a really nice, I did a little Fausto shake right there, and then boom, the thing just took off. But the thing is, look where it is right now. Remember, great traders never buy at the bottom, sell top. If you hear that, do yourself a favor. The person is always talking about, I would never want to trust somebody like that, because it comes down to, we just, it's very hard to find the bottom or buy the top. That's like saying, oh, every time I'm trading, I hit home runs, or play baseball. You can't. It's all about base hits. You will hit the home runs though. It's about the base hits. But anyway, this stock was a really nice, comfortable, cool looking stock, and I knew something was up with it because I found it here around 9:30 and had this little thing. It had a little push and it backed off. Once it broke that major resistance at $1.30, then I knew right away. All right, another stock that we had, I think that was, and a couple other ones. Was it the BLNK? That one also nice little run up. This stock has been, really good lately. Some people can't afford Tesla. Listen, you trade the charging station. This stock went from $30 to 36. A little bit on the faster moving, more of a category 3 type of stock, but that was basically what we had right there. Had a nice little move. Now, let me bring up what's talking about today. Now, listen, that's the past. That's Thursday. Remember, Thursdays are one of the best days to trade. Now we're going into Friday. I'll tell you, I'm not really sold today. Now we're getting to Christmas time. It's only going to get slower. Listen, our swing trades are doing incredible. The Chewy, the Pinterest, even DraftKings. Ferrari is doing great. I'm just looking at some of them right now. Ferrari, like I told you the other couple of days, Ferrari like goes up like $1, $2 every day. At the end of the week, you're like, oh my crap, I'm up like $10. But only bad thing, it's expensive. But let's talk about what's moving this morning. I want to pop over here on the biggest percentage gainer as of right now. Is the CYTH. There is a warrant out there for that stock. You could see it right here. It's obviously the biggest percentage gainer. But this one right here, keep an eye on it. It's starting to make a nice little move. $7 was the support. When we just started, the stock was right around 717. Stock is going up really nicely. It is from what it looks like here, it's a new company. Stock hit 11. It is pretty volatile. So listen, if you're a beginner trader, stay away from it. Okay. Remember, I always try to tell you, and we teach you this all the time. We try to put the fear in God in you. Okay. You could lose a lot of money in trading and lose more than that, because you know what? You're going to probably get more and keep doubling down, whatever it is. There's certain stocks that we talked about, even in class, that what are tradable and non-tradable. The stock's not tradable. It's out of your league. Just don't worry about this. 25,000 other ones out there. There are stocks in your category, and you're better off learning, because you want to, you remember the motto we always say, buy less and trade more. Okay. You don't have to go out there and think, oh, this is the one. You got to be in the game to kind of realize what's going on. And that's how you learn. We learn from your mistakes, not from your winners. So this one's looking pretty good on the A list. VTGN is another one we looked at earlier in the room. So this one stock is starting to break all time, a little bit of a high. Now here's like a little comfortable stock. You know what? It's slow. It's slow, right? But you know what? I thought the same thing was slow when we looked at the NXTD. Yeah, okay. But when it came to that, this one, it's going up nice and easy. Well, the spread's starting to get a little big right now. I don't know how volatile it's going to be till the market opens up, but I like to keep an eye on this one too. I put it on my A list. AMPE is another one on the A list. Oops, typed in the wrong window. slow moving stock, level 1 stock, nice little spread, nice little push right there. Not really going anywhere right now, but comfortable. We could trade it. Let me tell you something. Good thing we sold space the other day. Okay. I lost money on space because, unfortunately, the reason why I lost money on it because I bought it 2 days prior, thought it was doing great, and then all of a sudden the spaceship blows up, and that just crushed the stock. And you know what? I got out right here, right around, I think it was like 20, around 28, because it started breaking down. I owned it right here. I think it was like 32. I think I bought it at, and I was like, wow, this thing is still running. And I know some of you guys bought it earlier, but I got out. I lost money, and look where it is today. Look where it is today. The stock is now down to 23. Okay, this is why you have to learn how to day trade because it just snowballs. It could just snowball, and you know what? One day you'll wake up and be like, holy crap, the stock is down 30, 40%. Well, I say it all the time. If you didn't see what was going on the last 5 days because you're so stuck on, you don't want to, you're so stuck on what you're doing. Listen, you got money on the line. Don't, you got to pay attention. You really have to take this very seriously. Okay. Because it's a fun job and it pays a lot of money, but it sucks when you hold something and you're on the wrong side. Let's hop on the B list. CNSP. Okay. Nice little push, but it's trending down. That's why I put it on the B list. But it is up 44%. It's funny. All these stocks that you're looking at are all pharmaceuticals. MDNA, another one. 100,000 shares. I don't like the chart, how it looks in pre-market, but you know what? I like that it's up. That's why it's on the B list and not on the A list. And ATNF, nice little great volume, 5 million shares, but it's kind of flat right now. Didn't make its push yet, but it's got a big iceberg order right now where it's testing. I want to see if that guy gets hit. What else we got here? We got 2 more I got to go through. Let me scratch that one out. I don't like that one. XCUR, flat, but it's up 18%, 400,000 shares. $2 a major resistance level. That one looks pretty decent. We'll keep an eye on that one. And then last but not least, is the one I put on the C list, MREO. Great volume, 3 million shares. It's gapped up a little bit. Another pharmaceutical stock, but it's kind of flat right here in pre-market. And let me tell you, sometimes these things come out of nowhere and all of a sudden they pop. All right. So John's just on YouTube Live. Sorry, John, I just saw that. He says, Merry Christmas from the land of the frozen chosen. Ho, ho, ho. Well, Merry Christmas to you, John. All right. And everybody else. And a Happy New Year and a Happy Hanukkah for some of us here that celebrate Hanukkah. So, or any happy holidays that you're going to be celebrating. Anything we're missing, anyone? Anything I did not call out? Listen, class is today. If you want to get into the class, talk to Education Advisor if you want to learn more about it. But, today is the day where personally, don't get cocky. Don't get greedy. Okay. It's a Friday. If you looked at your journals that you're supposed to, you'll see sometimes, it's not, maybe it's okay to take off Friday because sometimes it's not always the greatest day. So that's why I'm not going to be very aggressive today to trade. I save it for the other days, but that's usually how it goes. All right. So anyway, good luck today. We'll see you in class. For everybody here, YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. And everybody else, we'll start commentarying and then once the market opens up. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.